Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Jenny Gang.
Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment on my commentary. We are growing over here. So this video is about none other than CMG's Big Jook, aka Yo Gotti's brother, aka Anthony Mims, 47. So this is the article, and I'll get into what I want to say about this. Memphis rapper Yo Gotti's brother, Anthony Big Jook Mims, was killed in a shooting Saturday, Memphis Police Department confirmed Sunday. According to MPD Facebook post, an officer was in the area of Winchester Road around 4:15 Saturday when he heard multiple gunshots. The officer went to the location, found two victims with multiple wounds, both of whom were transported to the hospital. Mims, 47, was identified as who was pronounced deceased at the scene. The second male victim was in stable condition Sunday, police said. During a police conference Saturday evening, Paul Wright said police were analyzing the video but did not have a suspect identified at this time. He said it was also not clear if there were multiple shooters. We do feel like the individual shot was possibly targeted by the suspect. So let's get into it. This war they have in Memphis, right? From my understanding, there's a side. I'm just giving examples. Like, okay, there's a West Memphis, North Memphis. However they separate themselves. There's Yo Gotti, who is CMG, with Youngster, Moneybag Yo, Big Boogie, and obviously, his brother, Big Jook, Glorilla, is their side. And then there's Dolph's side, right? Paper Route Empire, Dolph, Key Glock. I can't even think of the people that's in Dolph's clan, but any rate, y'all know that these two sides don't like each other. There's been bloodshed on both sides. And now that Yo Gotti's brother has been targeted and, unalived, people are automatically making this about Dolph. Now, could it possibly be retaliation for Dolph? Yes. I hope that I can find a screenshot of what I'm hearing about Big Jook mocking young Dolph as he, passed away. Because I understand why people feel like it's possibly from the other side. I'm kind of like one content creator I heard say, we don't really know if this is retaliation for Dolph or if it's some other mess going on, or if it's just plain out karma from how this side reacted and talked junk when young Dolph was unalived. I do remember Black Youngster saying a few disgusting things, and it just turned everybody way off about him. Like, I ain't really seen him really be hot like that since. It could be for other reasons though. And the point I want to make is there's a lot of people that don't like each other, right? It's people that I don't like, people that don't like me, what have you. One thing that I never do is mock the dead. I, for the life of me, cannot understand people who mock dead people as if we don't all have to die, right? So it's like a new thing, I'll say like last 4 or 5 years where people think it's cool to say, oh, well, yo dead brother this, yo dead mama that, whatever. That ain't never gonna be cool to me. I'm never going to have a beef with somebody and bring that up. And if I do, please check on me, because that means I'm past a level of irritation that I shouldn't be past. So, Chicago, Dirk, Von, all of them, y'all know the people who kind of made it cool to diss the dead, this whole Tukaville and stuff like that. Y'all may want to rethink how you talk about people. And, you're going to have some villains that say, like, well, since we all going to pass away anyway, I'm going to still talk my ish because I don't really care. Well, that's fine. But I am one of those people who believe that Time is speeding up. You do good, I feel like your good is coming back quicker than it normally would have. You do bad, I feel like your bad is coming back quicker than it normally would have. I do feel like time is different than it was before. It is on crack, pretty much to me. So you can diss the dead all you want to, but do not expect for people to sympathize with your death. And when you're gone, it's not even you who's going to be hurting from the words that are being said. It's going to be your parents, your siblings, your kids. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm more on the Young Dolph side, you know, as far as like music, fan, you know, things like that. I kind of felt like Dolph was a very humble guy. Yeah, he talked a little junk about CMG and whatever because they had this war going on. But I like Gotti too, but Dolph is, you know, my favorite. So when the thing happened to Young Dolph and I seen that this man took 22 shots to his chest, I believe, and just the way that he went out, it really did. I was hurt that day, y'all. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And I could never imagine, even if beefing with him, to make fun of something like that. The Young Dolph case is so extensive. I think 2 people from that case who actually performed the unalivings, they are deceased, right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And there is some sort of setup that happened in the background that people feel like maybe Big Jook and this other guy who is locked up currently actually did this. Like, I don't know if Yo Gotti, I do think he throws a lot of rocks and hides his hands, but I'm not really sure if I feel like he made that last call to get Dolph that day when he was simply going to get cookies. I think he kind of was just like, you know what I'm saying, fuck that nigga. I don't fuck with him, he don't fuck with me. Period. But I could be wrong. Now, as y'all heard me just say, doing bad or doing good is coming back quicker and quicker. So it really won't be that long before we found out who, what, when, where, and why in regards to both of these cases. I like to say RIP to Dolph. RIP to Big Jook. I didn't even know he existed prior to this. And I hope we get to the bottom of it. And y'all internet detectives, just calm down. Let them perform and do what they got to do. Let people start talking so we can figure out exactly what happened. The other guy, thank goodness he survived the shooting. And then I just want to talk about real quick Big Jook. His last post, I believe from the day that he was unalived. They don't want to face you. They want to snake you. Stay alert to stay alive. Watch your back at all times. Put snakes on the plate and eat great. And that was his last post. Last thing we're going to go over, I was reading through the comments. Y'all know when someone passes away, everybody jumps to their social media to leave RIP or either to troll them, which is something you should never do. But this one comment says, Jook was trolling on his last post and they smoked his boots after his uncle's funeral. I did not mention that, y'all. His Big Jook and the family or whatever were attending a repast for his uncle who was allegedly a drug kingpin. So they got this dude while he's visiting someone who has already passed away. That's cold. He laughed at Dolph and others for being unalive. Now he dead. Eye for an eye. Ain't nothing cool about laughing at the dead or mocking them. Now they can put him in the dirt. He thought Gotti and the industry was going to save him. Nah. You never know who they will send to knock you off for your crooked ways when you don't change. Do better. This person speaks with a lot of vengeance, but I agree with them, y'all. You know, find other things you can talk about people about other than their deceased people. You know what I'm saying? It's probably many other things that you can do to get under their skin other than that. I ain't fucking with it though. But y'all let me know what y'all think. If you are in or from Memphis, tap in with me. Okay? I want to start bringing exclusive information to my audience. Even though when I give y'all my response to something, even if you've watched 10 videos on it, you ain't watched my response yet, I still would like to give inside information to my gang if possible. Okay? But y'all like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.